is going on YouTube? It is NoMunnies here, aka NoMunnies, and today we got a 6.11 patch notes update, and it's here on the Ninja KB official subreddit. And let's take a look at it. We got a farmyard map, which seems to be the map on the right side, and we got a shipyard map, which is club members only, which is on the left side. That's really interesting. Rich presence for Steam and Discord. I don't know what that means. More customization options for tournaments, including boost only, no fourth towers, and no global cooldown. Let's go. So we finally get normal tournaments for all the streamers out there who can stream regular tournaments without powers, which is great. That's like honestly the best change in this update. And now let's look at the balance changes. For the towers, the 0-0 is $500 cheaper. The range is $100 and $200 cheaper respectively. And the plasma blast is $1,000 cheaper. So overall, if you're getting a 2-3 Robo Monkey, you're saving I think $1,800. So it's 500 plus 100 is 600 plus 200 is 800 plus 1,000. So 1,800. So overall, if you're getting a 2-3 Robo, you're saving 1,800, which is a little bit helpful, I guess. But if you think about how expensive a Super Monkey is, it doesn't help that much, but it's still enough. The aircraft strafe attack, double the damage and half attack speed. So I'm not exactly sure what that changes. I'm not really sure on how the aircraft carrier works, and I don't know how that's going to affect late game. Grape shot is increased by $50, so that's like a banana. So early game's going to be a little bit different. And Monkey Pirates is increased by $300. I feel like that was unnecessary. I think what needs to be nerfed in Buccaneer is the Grape Shot and Destroyer prices. So the $50 nerf to Grape Shot is pretty needed, but I think Destroyer should also be nerfed from $1,500 maybe to like $1,650 or maybe $1,800. I think Destroyer is way too cheap. Mortar Bernie stuff is increased to $550. So that's going to nerf Boat Mortar, but it's also indirectly nerfing Ninja Form Mortar, which is already hard to use. But, you know, I think it's a very needed nerf because Bernie stuff is really good for its price. Village MIB is reduced to $3,500, but Call to Arms is increased by $500. So to get to the X4, it's still the same price, but they just made it easier to get the MIB. And the Energy Beacon, they finally nerfed that shit for the Snipers Village Heli to 30% instead of 50%. And it does double damage. The damage doesn't really matter. People are using it for the ability reduction. So that's a nice change. The sub, the 0-0 gives one more pierce, and the 1x sub gives one more pierce too. So for greens now, you can upgrade. Oh, actually, it might. Like an Airburst might be able to solo greens now. And it's only $50 cheaper, which I think is worth it. Because usually if you're using sub, you're equaling anyway. There's not that many sub farm strats except for sub bomb, which only I use. NG, you got a 50 price nerf for the 0-0, which is great. Faster engineering, you produce 5 instead of 6 now, which is, you know, no one really uses faster engineering, but it's a good nerf, I guess. Maybe now you spam more 0-0s instead of getting a 2x, which might affect your farms, I guess. Balloon Trap, you get 10% now instead of 30, which I don't know how much money that is, but it's a nerf, which is good. And Cleansing Foam is actually $100 cheaper. This is also a buff, but because of the inconsistency of the Cleansing Foam, you know, it's still not that great, but it does definitely help the NG players. They get their Balloon Trap for $100 cheaper, which is, well, actually, it's only $50 because the 0-0 NG got nerfed. Balloon Chipper, everything got price buffed, which is honestly great, but looking at the prices, look, $50 cheaper, $100 cheaper, $50 cheaper, $100 cheaper, $150 cheaper, but nobody uses the right side upgrade. So yeah, it's better to use now, but it's still honestly not really worth. Powerful Darts, this is going to be a game changer. $150 more expensive for powerful darts. That's going to greatly affect the early game because that's like, what, 3 bananas? Or, I mean, an Eco Boost, which honestly could affect early game a lot. Powers damage boost. The attack speed is to 20. Honestly, I think the thing that makes damage boost really good is the pierce. So I'm not sure how much this is going to nerf it. Lots of glue, now it's corrosive glue, perfect. Lots of glue is so useless, so this is good for the newer players who only have the tier 2 unlocked. With powered mobs, no one uses this. Dual eco boost, the eco is from 5 times to 3 times. A pretty big nerf, but honestly, I use dual eco boost mainly for the farm, the banana boost, especially because I used the dual eco boost trick. Eco boost was nerfed by 1 time, improved eco boost and super eco boost as well, so they're making it less late game. Defense mode eco cap from 3,000 to 4,000. Honestly, I uploaded a video a while ago on defense mode, but everyone died around 16. But we might have to give it another try because 1,000 eco cap is pretty big. And bug fixes. The following projectiles no longer explode multiple times when a pierce buff is given to the tower. So they were talking about Monkey Fort, I'm pretty sure. The Apache rockets. So Heli Village farm is no longer OP. The X1's fireballs. The X4 bomb assassin ability and 4X Ace's bomb. So Spectre also got buffed by the Monkey Fort. I didn't realize. And the main thing is the new maps, which they actually look pretty decent in just looking at it right now. But I'm gonna have to go into sandbox mode later, when I get the update. And we also got boost only, no 4th towers, and no global cooldown. So that's the biggest thing. And I'll see if the update is out for me. But if you guys did enjoy this recap and my thoughts on the 6.11 patch updates, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Always catch up. Peace. So here we've got it on the iPhone. The update is out 6.11, and it says, escape to the country in an all-new map, Farmyard. Give your opponent the rural runaround by filling the pond with monkey subs or the wheat field with banana farms. Club members can also take part in some industrial action on the new club-exclusive map, Shipyard. Plus, we've done another round of balance changes to shake up some strategies. Let's get poppin'. So let's go to create a tournament and let's see what the buzz is about. Tier 0, no 4ths. We got 16 players. Everything else is the same. So advanced settings, I think we turn off power, so we need to turn on powers. Because there's no 4th tower. Okay, there we go. We got boost only. We want no power cooldown. We want no 4th towers. I think that's the right one. And then we can make boost only tournaments. Yay, that's such a big change. I'm really grateful for that. And now let's check out the new map. So here we got one of the new maps, Farmyard. And let's see where the AI comes from. So round 1, the AI comes from the top. So I'm assuming the scent balloons come from the side. Yep. So it seems like the spalts on this map are going to be really good. Like, look at that straight line. Yeah, that's going to be beautiful. And the AI balloons are coming from the top, so it's going to be difficult for the NG balloon trap kind of strategy, but this spalt spot right here is going to be really good against adjustment if they do decide to go Cobra. But that jug spot is really good, so let's just test out the spalt spot on round 14 AI. Let's see how it shoots down the straight line, and look at that, it's beautiful, so satisfying. And that jug spot isn't too bad for AI as well. And maybe this is going to be the starting dart spot, I don't know. I'm not really a dart player, but that could work. And you can also go aggro boat boomer with this tiny water spot. It's also going to run a good anti-stall. Let's see if we can place anything on this tractor. It doesn't seem like we can. This tractor's thick. We could place it on the side right there, but I think that's the only thing. So it seems like Heli Ice isn't really going to be viable on this map. I think Dart's just so strong on this map. There's no reason that you shouldn't go Dart. Yeah, I feel like Dart Farm Ace is going to be mid on this map. Maybe you can run Boat Boomer, but the spot spots are just way too good. Like, if they send you rushes, you can just defend really cheaply and then just keep farming. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can place an ice in that little corner, but I think that spot's too big anyway. The ODS is pretty nutty on this map. You can micro it on the bottom path to keep it in that bottom loop, which would be really helpful. And if you place it above, it can also help against adjustment. We can't place anything up here, it seems like. So maybe, yeah, so this could be a jug spot maybe against adjustment. But I think if you put it on last, let's see what it shoots. Does it shoot the AI or the scent? It seems like it shoots the scent path. So if you put it on last, yeah, that's not a great jug spot because it's going to hit the scent path. So it seems like DFA is going to be super strong on this map because the spalt spots are OP, and I guess Boat Farm Boomer works as well. And now And we got the second new map, I think Shipyard. So this is the AI comes from the bottom, and the scent balloons come from the top, which is interesting, because it's kind of like steps. Actually, it's the reverse steps, because the AI comes from the top on steps, and the scent balloons come from the bottom. So this is switched. I feel like Dart is pretty interesting on this map, because the jug spots, like they can shoot down that straight line and diagonal, which is pretty effective, but it's also a two-way map, so the targeting is going to be a bit sus. I think this is just like a shorter steps, to be honest. And it's actually harder because you can't go boat farm boomer because there's only one spot of water. So maybe Cobra is going to be meta. You can also run, I don't know. Nobody runs NG on steps, so I feel like nobody's going to run NG on this map. Yeah, the dart spots just seem really good. But the targeting is going to be really difficult because of the two-way. And yeah, you only get this one spot. I guess you can like super anti-stall, but then like you don't really have any boat spots. Maybe you can go boat whiz, because like you need more land towers. Maybe heli ice can work, but it's a two-way map, so I'm not really confident in that. I mean, the ice spots are pretty decent. I mean, it's only that one that's decent. Yeah, no, heli ice is not going to work. What could work on this map is Cobra, probably, because it's so short, you can anti-stall really well. And the mortar spots are pretty good against adjustment as well, because the bends by the front are really nice. The bends by the back right here aren't as nice because it's pretty big. So you're going to need bigger blasts, and I don't even know if that's going to cover it. But it's a super short map. Cobra's probably going to be meta, I'm guessing. So that's going to wrap up my thoughts on the 6.11. If you guys did enjoy this type of content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NoMunnies cashing out. Peace.